I'm your dirty cousin Harry.
And I'm shiny-headed Richard. It's Dead Dicks.
It's dead. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, buddy. All right, buddy. Yeah.
I think I do 2 minutes of anything.
Can you?
No. God,
Fucking fell asleep.
I got sidetracked there. I'm sorry. I was thinking about other things.
Like that old grandpa that just phases out from time to time. Hey!
My wife does call me grandpa all the time, so
There you go.
I'm going to start to morph into what she thinks I am.
You may not be the only one. I haven't decided whether I want to sober up or get drunk or so.
Ugh, bourbon and coffee together. Well, I'm getting out of here. Yes.
Well, see you. Been fun hanging out. I might just mix the two together there and save me some time.
You can try, I guess. I don't want to do that.
Well,
we're talking about things today.
yeah.
Yep.
We're talking about Cycles of Moss. You didn't tee me up properly.
I know.
I don't know what to say.
I'm fucking around. I'm not taking anything serious.
Oh, well, that's unusual. This is an indie game that just recently came out that just bought some of.
Yeah, Richard's way down the hole on the indie games.
Yeah.
I'm tagging along for a ride, so I'll
Yep.
do all the work and I'll just benefit from it.
Love the small stuff. Love the indie stuff. Yeah, this one is right up my alley, so I want to take some time to talk about it.
So we gotta.
So we might as well.
Might as well.
This game was made by Tim Kaminsky, yeah, and Trace McNabb. Tim being the artist who's been around a while. And actually, I think everything they've been making and doing is based on his existing infrastructure, the YouTube, the Discord, the website. And then Trace McNabb, I believe, is credited as the game designer. He's the one that made it. So those two together as a duo made the game.
They're better than us, though. I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah. They're. I'll mention one of their videos they've done that I really enjoy later. But yes, their production quality is much better.
Everything about them is probably better.
Yeah, their whole lives are better than ours. I want to give credit before I forget to CCG Replay, the channel. That is, hey bud, that's where I heard about this at. If it wasn't the very first place, it was the one that made me want to buy it. So he did an opening. It's about a half hour long, but he opens all of his packs, which is a substantial amount, and talk through the game and walk through everything he knew. He's been involved since early on in the Discord and maybe even talking about the game while it's still being designed. So he was an early adopter, and I piggybacked on him. So thanks, bud. Credit for that. So it's this game was self-published. It was intentionally not done on crowdfunding. It was not a Kickstarter. And they mentioned that in the brief video they do on Tim's YouTube channel. That, yeah, they decided not to go Kickstarter this round. So they printed themselves. They took pre-orders, and they're delivering themselves. Trace showed a picture of his, I guess it's his place, with boxes every damn where. He's doing his own fulfillment.
That's impressive.
Yeah. More work than we're willing to do.
Yep.
So good on you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're doing it that way, and they're already delivering product. They're obviously solid guys and legit, not in it for a money grab. They're doing this the right way. They're stair stepping their way up. So I can see this actually being one that could probably do really well on a Kickstarter. I don't know if they have intentions of doing that in the future, but they just started shipping out product end of August. So this is pretty hot off the presses. This is a fairly limited initial run, given that presumably this is all self-funded. They didn't go crazy and print a whole bunch of this shit. So when it runs out, it runs out. I don't know what the print run was. I don't know.
Print one.
I turned into Elmer Fudd today, too. You've been doing that all day. I don't know what the print one. Be very, very quiet. This initial set is called Swords and Tomes.
Not tombs?
No, I wrote tombs down, but I meant tomes.
What with the OMES?
It's sharp shit and books, not crypts. Yeah, OMES.
Sharp shit and books.
That's right.
That's what they should have called it.
Hey, if we made a game, that's what it would be called.
Sharp shit and books. Pointy things in books.
I do think they do plan on making more sets, if I didn't say that already, and I sure as fuck hope they do. I like these things. There's 72 cards in the initial set, which I think you said was perfect set size for first run. So I've got some cards, but you know how this shit works with our camera and where we're sitting. I ain't gonna really be able to show you. If Harry remembers and I send him some pictures, maybe we'll.
Yeah, I'll throw them up.
They're pretty much full art. They have a border, but the art is so prominent that they might as well be full art cards. Tim's art is fantastic. It has a style that's kind of hard to describe, but sort of a, I don't know, fantasy world. Mm-hmm. What do you say about that? I don't know. There's a word I'm looking for, but
Hamburgers?
that ain't the word.
Oh.
I mean, I'm looking for hamburgers, but not the word.
Yeah.
But the shit looks great.
Yeah, it does look good.
This is all the single artist. It's all Tim stuff, so it's very consistent aesthetically. Really sharp looking. As far as cardstock goes, I mean, they're fine. Cardstock's good. Mm-hmm. Quality's good. Pretty standard stuff. I don't know where they did it at. I'd be curious to know.
Yeah.
The packs are really funky. I never seen anything like it. It was see-through, and they just used an insert card as basically the cover to the pack, but a clear, resealable Ziploc bag-looking pack. So
you can go see that being done on CCG Replay's channel. He opens a bunch.
Watch him do it.
Yep.
Because I didn't bother leaving the packs. I have some more ordered and on the way. I ordered a print and I ordered a few more packs because I love this shit. But yeah, I was too giddy about it to wait for us to get together and film. So I opened my shit. And I pulled the 1 in 50 chase card
Woo!
off fucking camera like a douchebag.
Yep.
So
Get that on you.
yeah. So on the gameplay, there's apparently a Final Fantasy mini game that's popped up in a few of the Final Fantasy video games, which I was not aware of, called Triple Triad, which I think Trace has said this game is based on that. The mechanics are similar to that. So basically, you're playing the game on this, which comes in the starter set, a 3x3 grid. You've got numbers, top, bottom, left, and right on all the cards. You lay a card down, your number is facing your opponent's card, and then you battle with die, adding that number to the die roll and see who wins. And if you as the attacker win, you flip it to your color, and you now control that card. Then when you fill up the grid, whoever controls the most cards at the end of that wins a round. It's designed to be played in best 2 out of 3. There's a super fast-talking Micro Machine spokesman version of the rules.
Yep.
We're actually going to do a brief how to play on this. So I think that pretty much covered it. There's 2 gameplay modes. There's casual, which is just what I said, where you're just comparing die rolls. But then there's a standard mode, which all of the numbers have a special ability. So most of them are, if this number wins a die roll, it does something cool. But a couple of them actually help you win the roll. So there's definitely some strategy elements there. And it's a really easy to learn game. So perfect combination of few minutes you can learn it. I just described it in 60 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's almost enough for you to start playing it. But the way it's designed, there's enough strategy there. Your deck building, figuring out where you want your numbers to be. Are you going to try to start and control a certain area of the board? Or do you want to have a certain number because you like that ability? There's definitely a lot of options here. Products they've got. So I got the cheapest starter initially before I realized I'm an idiot and should have bought more. They got a $20 starter. It has a playmat. Comes with some... there's one of those little baggies. Mm-hmm. That one actually has a solid back. Maybe they do have a solid back. Some die. 4 packs of cards. Starter mat, rules. And I think a little pop-up box you can store your cards in. So $25 shipped. And they go up to a $50 version that has more cards in it. A lot more packs. And you can also buy single packs for $2.50. So... I just completely forgot I wrote things down. Just rambling off script.
And you're doing a good job, feller.
Yeah. They started some of this artwork traces back to some videos they did on Tim's channel, which was called Maestro and Moron. It was basically Trace was, I think, self-proclaimed moron, and he's like saying, "Hey, how about you draw this dumb thing I just thought of?" And then he would draw it digitally on the video. And their back and forth is pretty funny. And some of the art did make it into the game. So a lot of this is probably stuff that he'd done in the past. But some of it was things that they did through that series of just fucking around. Hey, see if you can do this. Hey, look, I did it. It's pretty awesome. I'm envious of that. I don't know what he's doing. But it was fascinating to watch. Pause for dead air and a puff of my nicotine stick.
Nicotine.
So, final thoughts. if you didn't figure it out already, I love the looks of this shit. I think this thing is great. I respect the model. Like, hey, we want to get a game out in the world, and we're going to baby step this thing. We're not expecting to turn in bazillionaires and go, print 50 million copies. We're going to step into this and see how it goes.
Yep.
I respect that, and I don't know. I mean, it might be hard to find out about some of these. I don't know that many people's doing that. I guess they did have the advantage of Tim already having stuff set up and being an artist and had a site and all that. So, but yeah, I think this looks great. I'm excited to see what you all do if you all see this, what they do, and buy some more of this shit. So, and we're gonna do a gameplay, like I said. I don't know. I guess you'll see it after this.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You were just kind of the eye candy for this.
I was.
I like the shooter. All right, well, fuck, I'm tired. I'm said enough words. How to do then?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, fucking.
Maybe even good enough.
Well, shit. All right then, buddy. Yeah.